Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Ranking Show, episode 2, part 2 from last week's topic. Which NFL mascot would win in a fight? Last week we did AFC with the Titans reigning supreme over there. Tonight in the NFC, I have a feeling this is going to be faster. Just looking at the teams ahead of time, a lot of them can be grouped together for sure, and not too many are incredibly imposing. But I suppose at the end we can do a AFC versus NFC, even though I'm leaning one way or the other. But as shown from last time, decisions can be made on the fly, I think.
There's less mutants in this one.
Yeah, more real things. Yep. And then the ambiguous ones are sort of like, why are you here? You know? But Luke Reimer is in the middle. If you're watching live, Trevor Land on the right. I am Zach Bruner. We are on Spotify. We are soon to be on Apple Podcasts for the people watching. If you're listening, definitely go watch. If you're watching, definitely subscribe to the Ranking Show wherever you get podcasts and leave us a 5-star review, please, as we get going with this new show. As we get started, the reviews, the ratings certainly help more than they will even a month from now. So definitely go do that for us. But anything you guys need to get off your chest before we get going here with the NFC rankings? Anything that Trevor kind of came in with a, dare I say, a piss poor attitude from last week. Is there anything you need to say?
Not about the rankings, but about college basketball. So I'll keep that to myself.
Maybe I brought this up to you guys before. Wingstop has an incredible deal. It's 20 wings, mix and match however you want with flavors, and a large fry for $16.99.
Well, the only problem with that is you got to play wing roulette on which one is not cooked. So
that's fair, but still, I feel like that's pretty good.
I've never had Wingstop, so I don't know.
It's better than Buffalo Wild Wings by a country mile, which isn't saying much, but still, yeah. Buffalo Wild Wings.
Buffalo Wild Wings, but
Buffalo Wild Wings is stepped on.
Okay, I mean that's kind of surprising.
You guys,
they're a drive-through place, right?
Nope.
Yeah.
Or no?
Well,
they can be. They're both.
They're faster than Buffalo Wild Wings, but not quite like fast like McDonald's.
Sure. Okay. I mean, I'll be in Green Bay in a couple of weeks. I'll try it out.
Yeah.
I'm willing to. If I have to go with one flavor, what are you doing?
Well, I was going to ask you, what are your guys' favorite wing flavor? So I think it comes. You have to break this down into two different sections, right? You have to break it down into a wet rub and a dry rub. My favorite wet rub is by far mango habanero. My favorite dry rub is by far lemon pepper. And you make me pick one or the other, it's lemon pepper by a country mile.
That is Giannis's favorite one that he somehow didn't get an endorsement deal from. I don't know why companies just don't throw him money when he's already promoting them, but I've heard lemon pepper is great. I haven't been there in like a year, so I don't know.
I like lemon pepper for a dry rub. Otherwise, wet, I'm probably going like something Asian. Probably like if it's Buffalo Wild Wings, it's like Asian Zing or whatever the fuck that's called.
Sure.
What's up, Copious, in the chat, by the way? Anybody else who's watching at any point, jump in with your opinion on the rankings as we go through them. And definitely let us know whether you're watching live or after the fact. Let us know what other things you want us to rank in the future. Again, this is episode 2. As we get started here, we are definitely willing to take any suggestions, and we will do those probably first. Like, we'll put those to the front of the line unless they are dog shit. And I'll let you know. So you won't need to be waiting in anticipation. And that's not even like a hard feelings thing. You'll brush it off. It'll be fine. I'll deliver it in a somewhat snarky, funny way, so it won't really hurt your feeling.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
The lemon pepper wings, that were the wings that Lou Williams got in trouble for at the Titty Bar?
They were.
Okay.
They were. I can't. What's that place called? The something magic. Magical.
Yeah, something like that.
It's not Magic Kingdom. That's Disney World.
McAfee was big on them too.
Yeah, I heard that place is phenomenal.
Yeah.
Not even like jokes aside, it's great. So
Flurry Sports Trip.
Honestly, maybe we may have to do it.
They got the Oval Office in Green Bay. It's a titty bar, and apparently they have very good brunch.
Interesting. Well, here's the thing. Who's telling you that? The people who were still there for brunch, or the people who have gone just for brunch?
I think it's like the lore in Green Bay, just kind of a myth that gets passed from generation to generation.
That's fair. It's kind of like how there's a dragon buried under the castle in Elk Mount. That's
Correct.
just been, even though no one believes it, but some guy came in, wrote a book, and left, and we're all like, "What the fuck is this guy's deal?" And he had the balls to come to the school and do like a reading. We're like, "Fuck you!" Like no one believes that. The castle was here in like fucking 40 years ago. That's it. We remember. We built it.
Has anyone confirmed that there's a dragon, not a dragon under there?
No. See, that's the thing.
Yeah, you can't rule it out.
That's true. That is true. But let's just jump in. Maybe we'll get back to that. There's certainly a chance. But let's just jump into the NFC rankings here. Again, any stipulations that we kind of came up with last time. This is just who's going to be last man or thing standing. And we kind of did groups of 3. If they were like 3v3 last week, if it was somewhat of a generic thing like Jets or Chargers, it was groups of 3 that were all different.
Yeah.
Titans, same thing. Titans did still end up the winner, but I'm not sure if there's any, like maybe Commanders would fall into that line.
Yeah, I got a good couple. I got a good 3 for Commanders.
Okay. But let's just start with 49ers. Obviously, historically, these are the people panning for gold. These are hustlers, though. These are entrepreneurs of sorts, trailblazers. So they have some fight in them for sure. They're hustlers for sure. I just don't know if they're fighters. Trevor, what's your thought?
Yeah. They don't have much meat on their bones, right? Because they're sifting for gold all the time. They're probably hunched over all the time. They're a little frail, So I'd like to compare them to the crackhead, down by the corner store. They just with a little less fight. So I'm gonna go with C. I think that's a fair place to put them.
Yeah, I don't disagree. The thing that's gonna make me take pause here is that these bastards are crazy enough to like leave their their cushy home to travel across an unexplored area, and trying to find, I guess in this case, gold. Where in my knowledge, a lot of them really didn't. They didn't get real rich off this. It was really all for naught. Almost so like you put them into a scenario like this, it's almost like a kamikaze situation, and kamikazes cause a lot of damage.
That is true. These are people for sure with nothing to lose.
Right.
So if they do have that little bit of crazy in them, they're going to be. I can see this being a group that we come back to and discuss. But I think C is a fair ranking for right now because it's not like they're an immortal being. But if there's anything like if we're thinking about last week, I think I would maybe pick them over a Bengal tiger because I just think they're going to fight.
No. I'm just thinking here, looking at all the mascots, maybe like with the exception of like a Viking or a Buccaneer, like the 49ers are really the only ones that come with weapons with their pickaxes.
True. But I've played enough games that, give you a pickaxe to know that's not the weapon you're looking for.
Fair.
So is what it is. We'll get to it. We got a few different birds here. Let's just group them all together. We will talk about them together. So we got the Cardinals, the Falcons, the Eagles, the Seahawks, and the least scary of them all is Cardinals.
They're enough. There's no discussion.
They have to be enough.
Yeah. Sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. They're too small.
Way too small. Too small, too nice.
Yeah.
That's it. There's just nothing about them. Now, these are now birds of prey, I think. Maybe not a seagull. Probably not a seagull, right? So are they F2?
Well, a seagull, I think in this case, it's a Seahawk.
Seahawk, but
I think I would take a cardinal over a seagull.
Really? A sea. No, well, actually, that's not true. Seagulls are fucking terrifying.
Mm-hmm. See, and here's the thing, too. Seahawks, I don't think they exist. I've never gone to the ocean and seen a hawk. So I don't think they exist, so I think they're enough.
Didn't RG3 technically race Seattle's bird, but it was just a hawk, right?
Yeah.
Their mascot is a hawk.
Right. They're just trying to be cute with the whole C thing.
Yeah.
Which is why it's an F. Your mascot doesn't exist. You can't do the hawk. You're not the Hawks. That's Atlanta's. So you don't have a fighter.
Yeah. I could argue them to be D, I suppose, but I'm fine with F for at least right now.
Yeah.
I think they're above a cardinal is the only thing.
That's fine. Like, other than like cool birds just suck.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That's kind of the same with anything other than the cool ones.
Well,
they suck, but
yeah, sure. Okay.
Okay, next one we got Falcons. I think these are going to be the fastest of them. I think it's going to be possibly the second biggest. These are the ones I'm a little bit afraid of here. But again, they're still Falcons. They're still not that scary. I would go with a D probably.
Oh, I'm putting them in B. I think they can beat the shit out of a 49er based on speed alone.
Yeah, their talons are a problem. I'll go C. I'll go right next to the 49ers, but I'm not going any higher than that.
Okay. I mean, we'll average it out to a C then. I mean, they're certainly fast. I just don't know what they're going to do other than fly. I don't know how vicious they are.
I think the counterpoint is what is a 49er going to do to a Falcon?
Anything. Like I could see them biting into it raw. They're
you got to catch them first.
That's true. That's true. Like I said though, I've seen videos of crackheads like jumping from trees to catch.
Yeah, that's
for pigeons. Actually, I've seen that.
And the Buccaneers are going to take care of the Falcons. They're going to ground those birds.
Okay. Yeah. All right. I'm with it.
Now, last one here, last bird, eagle. I remember learning that eagles are actually like, if we didn't protect them, they'd be dead because they actually suck at hunting.
Correct. I am so glad you brought that up. If you're an endangered species, you're not very good at living, and you're definitely not good at fighting. So I think they're the F. I think they're slightly above cardinals.
To that point, there's a reason that endangered species are endangered.
Bingo. I would still go D. I mean, we don't know what kind of eagle they are. Golden eagles are massive.
Yeah, but you're right. Based on size alone, they can easily destroy a cardinal or a seagull, I guess we're calling it in this situation.
Right. Not saying much, but yeah, I think they're ahead of those two birds. Now we get into the real players here. We got the Panthers. Are we likening them similarly to what we did with the Bengals last week? Yeah?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so are we thinking S?
Yeah. Relative to everything on this board, it's an S.
I would agree.
NFC's tough. So Panthers are big fucking cats too. They're scary.
They got cool coats too. It almost looks like a shiny blue.
Yeah, and I mean, this is also like they're actually down south, and that scares me for whatever reason. The fact that it's like way hotter, and again, crazy people down. That thing lived through a civil war.
Yep.
That thing was just probably killing people left and right.
Yep.
And I can't think of anything more scary. Like when you're in the desert, I know it's not this type, but like seeing a mountain lion at night, nothing will put fear in your heart like that.
You guys remember that story of that guy who allegedly killed that mountain lion? It was like chasing him.
Where?
Probably in the mountains somewhere. But so there's like this whole story that this guy took down this mountain lion, and online everyone's like all impressed. Oh, he took down a mountain lion. That's so cool. The mountain lion turned out to be like 30 pounds. Yeah.
That's kind of like the ones around here, but it would be like my cousin-in-law. He walked out pitch black, obviously, to his deer stand. That's an interesting ad. Pitch black to his deer stand, and he just heard something following him. It was weird, whatever. But he climbed up in his stand, and then once it got light enough where he could see, the cougar was like circling his stand.
Hell yeah.
It was just, I would be shitting bricks. That'd be insane.
Sick. That's sick though.
Yeah. It's cool that he could tell that story.
Yeah.
Next, something I've encountered in the woods, the bears. But again, are we picking three? We had to pick three different kinds of bears, right?
It doesn't matter. Black, brown, or grizzly. They're an S.
Oh, no. I think it definitely does matter. Most bears are just chicken shits.
If it's how does this saying go? If black, fight back, brown,
lay down.
Yeah.
For them, I mean, black are for sure the bottom tier.
Yep. But you got I think they're an S though.
I love bears. Like if it's a Kodiak bear is probably an S.
I mean,
grizzly bear, that's probably a B.
Polar bear is the scariest animal in the world.
Polar bears are pretty scary.
Yeah, polar bears up there.
I'm going A at the lowest here.
I'm fine with A, but I'm just saying bears are definitely not terrifying.
People forget those fuckers can climb trees though. That's scary.
Yeah. So can 49ers.
True.
So can crackheads.
Yeah, but 49ers don't have claws like bears.
They got pickaxes.
But bears don't use them.
Bears just kind of bully you.
They'll like bump into you.
Yeah, they just bully you. If you can get low on a bear, you're good.
Yeah. For sure. It's a leverage battle.
Yeah.
Low man wins.
Yeah.
Next,
Meet me in the trench, Bear.
for sure. 100%. Next is Cowboys. And if we're putting Bears at A, I think Cowboys are at least an A. They have guns.
Yep.
Yeah, Cowboys at S for gun alone.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And those motherfuckers are quick with it too.
True. Quick draw. Next is Lions. I would put them lesser than a Panther, but they're still a big cat.
No.
But Lions are bitches too.
Lions are fast.
That is
no.
You are right. Lions are kind of bitches, which kind of I don't
compared to the rest of the big cats, they're nothing.
Yeah, you're right. Which is strange of why they got the title King of the Jungle.
Right. For sure. I mean, it's just some Disney propaganda bullshit.
You're right. Yeah, fuck Disney. I'm putting these in B.
No,
see, that's where I'm at.
They're up there with the Bears. I think they're lower than a Bear for sure, but I think they're a low
A. I'm going B then. If we got two B's and an A, we're going B. Yeah. I don't.
Fuck Disney.
Yeah. Packer. I don't know what that is. So
I would assume it's a guy who packs, so he comes to battle with masking tape or duct tape. That's an F.
Well, actually. Well, that's the thing. We got to think about the motivation. I think duct tape could get you higher than an F.
Well, we could split this into three different kind of Packers.
Okay, I just don't know a meat packer, a
Todd Packer from The Office.
Great.
Yes.
True.
Yeah.
It's tough. It's tough. If there's anyone in chat, let us know of another Packer, and we'll.
I know of another Packer. I went to school at the Miles Packer.
Okay, great.
He did have a seizure in 7th grade, though.
Oh, gonna be tough.
So I think that weighs him down a little bit.
And all that gold just flashing into his eyes from the 49ers is just gonna knock him out right away. So, are we going D or are we going F?
Meat Packer has me thinking D now. I didn't think of Meat Packer.
Okay, fine with that.
So I looked up what just generic what is a Packer.
Sure.
Packer is an umbrella term for a wide variety of phallic items that can be worn for those missing male genitalia.
That bothers me. Like, I don't like that. Is that the first thing that popped up, or did you go to like?
So it was like when you go to Google Images, that's what it was. It was just
we gotta figure that out. We gotta buy some fucking ads, Green Bay Packers. We gotta figure something up.
Yep.
That's not good.
So I'm cool with D.
Yeah, D's fine.
Yeah, no
pun.
No
Ram. I would argue Ram is the most aggressive of the animals we talked about. It's just not the scariest.
Exactly.
So, Rams don't give a fuck.
And they are scary, but they can only do damage up close, and they only use their heads. So if we're talking about concussion protocol, that hurts them. I think they're higher than the Lions, though. Probably an A.
Ram, really, all you got to do to not get hit by it is just step out of the way. Like, there's no way that thing's going to control with his head face down.
I agree, but again, we're talking about 3.
Yeah,
fair.
So if they're coordinated, like that's gonna suck.
You're right.
But are they also gonna fight each other?
Possibly. They'll fight anything that's in front of them.
They don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
So that's another. Have you guys ever seen the video of like the Rams going head to head? Like they must have some hard heads. Oh, I saw one where a Ram went and just like it fell over, got concussed. It was an incredible video.
Yeah, they are not good. I've grown up like there's a pet goat at the farm, my grandparents' farm, and that thing like bucked me in the nuts. It's one of my scariest memories of all time when I was like 7.
Goats are assholes.
Complete asshole. The worst. Fucking terrible. So where are we at with Rams? Are we at B, A?
B.
I'm gonna go low A because of that pack.
I'll put it at A. We have time to
I'll give you guys A because of the mentality of a Ram.
There's just no good answer because, like you said, if they fight each other, I mean,
for sure, yeah, they're not gonna win. I don't think they're a threat to win, but they're a threat to take a lot of people out.
Yep.
Okay, Vikings again, conquerors. They got weapons that definitely, and their whole mentality is to kill / rape.
So with Viking, yeah, okay, all right, yeah, I'm gonna C tier.
No.
No shot. No. If the Cowboys are an automatic A, I think they're maybe like a step below them.
No way. A Cowboy blasts a Viking out of no tomorrow.
They have all these shields and shit.
Vikings don't go down.
Yeah.
Those motherfuckers are at least an A.
And they're fighting for their right in Valhalla. Like, they got a lot of stuff going on.
They can deal with freezing weather, so if we have adverse weather conditions, guess who's winning?
Well, Valhalla over there.
What was that?
Valhalla, that pushed me over the edge. I'm cool with it.
I think they're at least an A. They have to be.
Right.
If we're saying they're the second people with actual weapons at this point.
Yeah, I think I'm underrating Vikings.
And notoriously, they've killed many bears and big cats. So
killed many things.
Yeah. Saints.
F.
Probably enough, but I mean,
there aren't any kids here for them to play with, so they're out of their element.
Yeah, Saints. Instead of fighting, Saints are just going to try to convert everything to Christianity. It's not going to work.
Kind of scary, though.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
Okay, so Giants.
Yes.
Are we doing? What are we doing? 3 like legit Giants? Or are we doing 3 different things?
3 legit Giants, I think.
Like the Green Giant.
Oh, I like that. The Green Giant from the P, Hagrid from Harry Potter.
Okay.
And can anybody think of a third one?
James. I don't know who Hagrid is.
Andre the Giant.
Oh, Andre then got to be in here.
He's going to join the Vikings and trying to fuck everything.
Fair.
Allegedly, from what I've heard, he's taken down some mighty numbers.
I don't know who Hagrid is.
Harry Potter. I mean, they're high. How high are they?
They're slow, and that's what puts them back for me. So I think they're the highest of the A's. I don't know if they're an S.
I mean, I think they're an S. It's a lot of bulk to take down.
It's a lot of bulk, but again, I've played a lot of Assassin's Creed Valhalla, and there's giants in that. I took those bastards down myself. We're talking about 3 Vikings.
Yeah, but I guess there's only 3 of them, huh? Like, I'm thinking you play Clash of Clans, the giants do work if you have a lot of them.
Okay, true. That's true. I mean, they're definitely tanks in this. Like, they're going to soak up a bunch of damage.
Yeah, giants they're notoriously not aggressive, too.
Right. If no one attacks them, I think they're just going to stand there.
Yeah.
I'll go S. I'll put them in S. We can talk about them again. Buccaneers, I think they're a better version of the Raiders, just from my perception. But they
have 2 eyes,
pretty low, I think,
and they're already dead.
That's true. If we're just going, I think logo side, because we didn't do that we're not in NY, so not dead. They're just normal pirates, but they do have 2 eyes allegedly.
Yeah, I mean the 2 eyes for sure. It makes it better than a Raider.
Right.
It's everything a Raider is with another eye.
They're basically Vikings, like a watered down version of Vikings, I feel like.
So and I'm probably way off base on this as when I was underrating the Vikings, but I was going to ask what's the difference between a Viking, a Buccaneer, and a Raider?
I think Buccaneer and Raider, are essentially the same.
Okay.
Yep. I think a Buccaneer is a B if we have Vikings at A.
I think we have to. I mean, they're just Vikings that are on water, and Vikings can do both.
I don't know. I think a lion fucks up a Buccaneer.
Maybe, but Buccaneers have weapons.
Got guns too, though.
Yeah.
I guess.
Okay, last Commander. Luke, you said you had something for Commanders.
Yeah, so like Commanders, not necessarily the fighting, but I think they can persuade people to fight with them, and I think they're master strategists that are just going to absolutely be able to take over a game. Like this is the Andy Reid of this fight here. So you add someone in like a Napoleon, like an Alexander the Great. I think we're doing numbers with the Commanders.
I'm going to take a hot take. I think they're an F. There's that saying that those that can't do teach. The Commanders, they're not at the front lines, right? They have the people do the fighting for them.
George Washington was.
What'd you say?
George Washington was.
Okay,
with the America thing again.
That's true. Rest in peace. But I mean, they still, most of them have the guys doing the fighting for them. I don't trust them. I think they're going to be like, hey, listen to me. And then everybody just fucking tramples them.
I think they're persuasive, man. Like, if they can lay out a strategy and get someone on their side, that's just like giving someone a whatever the saying is, give them an inch, they'll take a mile. That's a commander.
But who comes on their side, though? Because there are 3 people. Vikings don't listen to anybody. Buccaneers listen to nobody, and neither do the Cowboys.
I think they could do work with Giants.
Maybe 49ers, maybe. They can maybe work with the 49ers. So I'd take them to maybe like a D or a C.
Okay, so I was thinking of both of these things. I'm glad you two had opposite sides of that. Like, for sure. I mean, Commanders strategists, they never do the thing. Like, they're just the ones who point and yell. So, but if they do get a team underneath them, if they do have like some sort of army here, I do think they are scary. Like, who are the weak people then? Like, in terms of mentally, I think Giants notoriously dumb, right? They probably can get convinced,
easily persuaded.
And to be fair, if they do get the Giants and the 49ers, watch out.
Yeah. The 49ers are desperate.
Yeah, to that point, you offer the 49ers anything, they're going to take it.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think they're in the B range for me now. B or low A.
If they're B, I think we have to take Giants down.
I don't think so.
You know,
because I think Giants.
We're arguing Commanders are S as well, or no?
I would put Commanders at least in an A.
I just don't know how much higher you can have the Giants than a Commander if they're going to be under the Commander's spell.
That's true. That's a good point. I think the Giants come down to an A.
Or do the Commanders go up to an S?
I think the Commanders and Giants are maybe both A's.
I'm kind of doing that too. I do feel A. I do feel A. But that does mean we only have two to battle it out in the end. And that's Panthers and Cowboys. And to me, it's an easy pick.
Cowboys are slaughtering.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. This feels very lackluster of an ending.
Well, I mean, that's what the NFC
Welcome
is.
to the NFC.
Yeah.
But then can anybody match the Titans?
Commanders and Giants together.
Yeah. That is the story we kind of need here. If we're scripting the NFL much in the same way we're scripting these rankings, we kind of need a wombo combo.
But to be fair, could the Titans go 1-31 and still win? I think yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I think that's the conundrum we're in.
Yeah, I just want to fight. I just want to see a good game. You know, we're talking about the Super Bowl here. Once your team's eliminated, I just want to be entertained.
Yep.
And I just don't want to see a Titan stomp on a Cowboy or just kick a Panther to the side.
Yep. Agreed. This is what the Pro Bowl should be. A Royal Rumble of mascots.
I mean, I would love to see a Royal Rumble of like one rep from each team.
Yep.
Greg Hardy would have a job again.
True.
I would like to see a Royal Rumble of like a celebrity fan of each team.
Yes.
Who's? Yeah.
Throw Tom Grossi in there.
That's what I was thinking. Like, do I want to see him in there? Yes, if he gets the shit kicked out of him.
He's not a celebrity.
Ask him.
I don't know about that.
I was thinking more of like a Justin Timberlake for the Packers.
Is he a Packer fan?
He was when Rodgers was on the team.
Let's put AD in there instead.
Fuck Anthony Davis. He'd be hurt instantly. Done.
True.
But we need to save
Lil
Justin
Wayne.
Timberlake.
Lil Wayne again. He kind of has that commander charm.
Lil Wayne scrappy
people on the side. For sure. Okay. Well, people watching now and afterwards, listening afterwards, we have the Panthers and Cowboys in the S tier, and I'll even say they both go on to fight the Titans. That's fine. I think the Titans are probably going to win, but we want to know your opinion of who would win in a fight between just the NFC teams and then between the NFC versus the Titans. What do you guys think? Seems easy though.
It's Titans. What if we take the Titans out? Of course, we'll just say who's number 2 in this whole scenario out of these 32 teams.
Who was it last time? Titans versus
Jets were up there, weren't they?
Yeah.
Jets are pretty good.
Bengals were up there.
I mean, Patriots were fast risers.
I might take the Patriots. Like Patriots-Cowboys would be an incredible duel.
I loved that you called the Chargers a glass cannon, and I think they're exactly that.
Yeah.
Like, would it surprise me if the Chargers won the whole thing? No. But would it surprise me if they kill themselves instantly? Also,
certainly. No. You're right.
The Chargers are like Purdue in college basketball. Are they probably going to fall short? Yeah. But do they have a shot? Absolutely.
It's
It's
any
funny you said that. When you said Giants and we're picturing Giants, I kind of thought of Zach Edey. It's sort of a dumb little lumbering.
People were telling me today, and by telling me, I mean they posted on Twitter, and I scrolled past it, and they weren't talking to me at all. That Zach Edey's going to be good for the NBA, and if you think that, stop it. Find a different sport, like go do hockey or something. Like you're a moron.
Just wait until we see him versus Luka Garza. I'm sure he's coming up now too. He's gonna be good.
worst Naismith winner of all time, Luka Garza.
It's so
That dude sucked at basketball.
it's unbelievable that no one remembers him being like a good Iowa player now because of Caitlin Clark. Like, okay, we're done with him.
It's also been like 3 years. They retired his jersey while he was playing.
Yeah, that's right. I forgot about that.
Luka Garza wasn't even the best player on any of his teams when the Murray brothers were there.
Yeah, not great.
Also,
Great
they
eyebrow
never
game.
did they ever win a tournament game with him?
No.
I don't think they did because of COVID.
Really? I feel like they had to have, but you're probably right. It's Iowa.
It's Iowa, man.
Okay. Well, again, let us know any recommendations y'all have for us to rank, and we will definitely do that. Otherwise, we will be back every single Wednesday. And please subscribe and rate this podcast, The Ranking Show, 5 stars on Spotify. I think it'll be added to Apple Podcasts in a couple days as well. Definitely go do that there. Subscribe here on YouTube at the Flurry Sports YouTube channel. Very important, so you can watch us live on Wednesday nights and hop in the chat, give us suggestions, yada, yada, yada. Anything else before we get out of here?
No.
Okay.
Oh, wait. Greg Gard should be fired immediately. Dude sucks, and if you think he's a good coach, just wait till February every fucking year.
I don't know. I think we should give him another couple years. See what he's got. Bye.